when my mom's passed, I think what made it a lot easier is the acceptance part of it. Being able to accept that my mother's no longer here in the physical. And the quicker we accept and have acceptance in our life, even with self-acceptance, the only way I could change is accept where my life was at and to take accountability for it and move on through that, right? So when my mother passed, I think the acceptance piece was the biggest part of it for me. Right then, I knew she was gone. You know what I mean?
Does it hurt?
Absolutely.
You say you feel, heal, and feel.
Right?
What do you feel?
I feel lost. I feel a lot of emptiness, but then I replace that emptiness with memory. When I'm feeling, when I start missing her, and I feel that emptiness from her not being here in the physical, I take a memory and replace it and stuff in that hole, man, and cover up that right there. And each time, that's what I do.
All your memories all good?
I mean, yes. Some of the lessons may be not good that goes with the memories. You know, a lot of them might not have been good for me. You know what I mean? Or might even not been for her. Like some of my struggles, you know, those memories wasn't good for her. Because to see her son, right? To see her son slowly committing suicide and there's nothing she can do to help him. So those memories, I'm sure, wasn't good for her. But to see me grow into a man, to see me change right in front of her eyes and become a productive member of society, something that she always prayed for, to know that was a God, I know it made it easy for her transition because she knew God was real. Because that prayer that she was praying all her life, it came true. So I know she said one day, I knew it was a God. I got evidence. You know how us as people, you got to, like, it's a saying that we say in North Carolina, I'm from Missouri, I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. Don't tell me anything, you got to show me. And, you know, I showed her. You know what I mean? So she got evidence that her prayers was answered, man. So, you know, I even get chill bumps just thinking about it. Can imagine it, how she felt to see her son, like, come out of that struggle. You know what I mean?
First, go through the struggle.
Yeah, go through the struggle and see the pain that not only he was experiencing, but the pain that he caused people that loved and cared about him, right? But to see those slightly start to heal, you know what I mean? Deal with it, heal through it, and just go through the feelings instead of, because that's how I used to try to medicate how I felt, but it never worked. Because when the medication wear off, just like you get a toothache and you get something from the doctor, and that medication run off, in 4 hours you go back and take another pain pill. You go back and take another pain pill. So that's how I have to deal with losing my moms, right? In the beginning, like I wanted to medicate how I felt instead of going through the feelings and deal with it. But now I just heal through it, you know what I mean? I take everything that she ever gave me, all the lessons that she ever taught me, and I grow. And those are the moments that I sit back and just say, dang, she was right. My strength directly comes from inside, man. I don't look outside myself to look for strength for myself. You know, like change has been an inside journey. I couldn't go on an outside journey without looking inside of myself first. You know, so, and that's what, you know, my whole strength comes from inside of me. I have to dig inside myself and sometimes to the lowest level and pull everything I got in me just to get through. Sometimes just the day, sometimes just the hour. You know what I mean? And that's where my strength comes from, man. You know, I'm no different than nobody else. But I just channeled it. I've learned to channel mine. Like I have given my pain a voice, and that's what I do now. I express myself pretty well. You know what I mean? And I talk about how I feel without bottling it up and suffering in silence, man. So, you know, I use my strength and my pain to help other people, man. I channel it in another direction.